Lineage of evil strikes again. Oh my goodness. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of tired of covering these stories, right? Aren't you kind of tired of hearing about black people being abused? I don't know. I'm sick and tired of covering these stories. I've come across Tamir Rice, and Eric Garner, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. Like, I'm tired of covering these stories. Elijah McClain. I still have to cover that one and what happened with the officer and they let him free. But I'm tired of covering these stories, to be honest with you. Because what is happening, and I want you to understand, and I want to really stress this, is that this is going to be the norm. I guess in a sense, it's a nicety that these stories are even garnering attention. Because there will come a time where no one will care. Where it won't be on the media because it won't get clicks. Because you have to think about how much can we endure? Now, I know that many of the racists within the hospitals think that black people have a higher pain threshold. And I'm going to be honest with you. As far as politically and systemically speaking, we do. Not physically, but politically and systemically, absolutely, we have a higher pain threshold. You take, for example, when it came to Asians, they compiled a bunch of rando old videos with a bunch of homeless people who had mental health issues, okay, with no police reports on them, on many of these incidents that they were showing you to put out this propaganda. And you know, sure enough, you get someone who comes out, hey, we got to stop Asian hate, stop Asian hate, stop Asian hate. Think about that. I want you to think about that. Pain threshold, very short, very small. An issue that's not even an issue, they made an issue about. And sure enough, there was a response. Heck, let's take as far as the ignorance, the white ignorance within the Republican or even the Liberal Party. You see as far as how they react when it came to January 6th. What happened? They thought they had been crossed by the white liberal, whatever. And what did they do? Boom. Capitol, stormed it. What happened? Now you talking about, Trump and everyone talking about what they need. We need to have pardons for these people. They're being wrongfully persecuted. Think about it. Pain threshold, not that big. It's not that big. Okay? Hispanics, the Latino community. You saw when they were complaining about kids in cages and everything. Hey, what about DACA? What about those of us who are already here? We need to have a pathway to citizenship. Pain threshold, not that big, bro. Black people. When it comes to us, we have all these victims, bro. All these victims. And all I'm seeing is mofos getting a check. That's all I'm seeing. So if all you are doing is getting a check, then you are just paying to be abused. You're getting paid to be abused. As long as you're okay with a payment for such an abuse, then that's not going to change the abuse that's taking place. When it came to the George Floyd Policing Act, what happened to that? I understand the Republicans blocked it, but we need to bring that back. We need to have a guarantee as far as if we get these individuals in the House and the Senate, that this will immediately go through. Every single time I see things like this, it just reminds me that, hey, at the end of the day, that no one's going to respect you. That's how that works. If you're telling everyone that, hey, the taxpayers will just pay to brutalize them, then you get no respect. You're not going to get any respect as far as politically. They know as far as business-wise, we're not organized in that sense to garner that respect. So you don't get respect there. So now you're essentially everyone's person that they get to pick on. You're a victim of all groups. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that, bro. What this video does is reinforces all the false talking points of respectability politics. Because you have this man, it's a black man who's about, 6'5" or something like that. I don't know. All I know is that he is double the size of this female officer. And this female officer is handling him in an aggressive manner. We then come to find out, he tells her that, hey, I have a gun on me. She takes a gun out like she got something on him. Aha!
I ain't doing shit, bro. I got a gun right there. I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah.
He goes and says, hey, what do you mean, aha? She then goes to taser him. And from tasering him, apparently it hurt so bad that he breaks out in tears. That's what happens. And she seems to be enjoying this, okay? That's what she seems to be. It seems that all the power has gone to her head. No pun intended, okay? Because damn, I know I got a big forehead, but hot damn, woman, what is going on there? All right, you need to get a cap. You need to do a comb over or something, boo. I don't know what is happening there. Okay, I guess the evil has just manifested in your forehead. That's what's happened. I find it interesting that many of the responses you had people who are saying, "Oh, this is fake, 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 fake," and I'm like, what is fake about it, right? What's really fake about it? How is this fake? How do you look at a George Floyd video? How do you look at a Tamir Rice video? How do you look at Elijah McClain video and then be like, "Oh, this is fake"? What are you talking about? You have a lineage of evil. You literally have a whole pattern of you doing the same thing, of you doing this evil, wicked behavior here, evil, wicked behavior here, evil, wicked behavior here, evil, wicked behavior here. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again. But this one is fake. I just find that interesting. And then you had those people who are like, good. This is exactly what needs to happen. This is awesome, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what to tell you, bro, because this man did everything that he was supposed to do. Everything that they tell you to do with this respectability politics, and this is what he did. This is what he gets. Now, mind you, what is alleged to have happened is that he was fixing their car. He was fixing the car. The officer pulled them over due to being suspicious. Due to being suspicious. I want you to think about that. Now, I don't know what to tell you, because this reminds me of another story where you had this attorney who was like, "Hey, I did everything I was supposed to do. I went to school, got an education," and he was treated like a criminal.
I thought that if I did the things they told me to do, I started in a colored school, the lawyers came in and opened up the public schools. I thought if I did all the hard work, that everything was going to be great. There'd be equality. And I did my part, I think. I studied, I went to high school, I went to college, I got admitted to Harvard Law School. I graduated from Harvard Law School. I started practicing law, and I was on the street in Atlanta, Georgia, a few years after graduating, preparing for a case when police officers stopped me. I got out of the car and the police officers pulled their gun. They pointed it at my head and they said, "Move and I'll blow your brains out." And I had to calm those officers down. And I was humiliated by people in the community. And it was painful to me to reckon with this fact that all of that hard work and education didn't shield me from that threat and violence.
And his wake-up call happened like that. And he realized, hey, this whole respectability politics is bullcrap. And it's bullcrap because they've marred our image. Now that they're doing exactly what their ancestors did, which is, hey, they're putting out an image which reinforces and validates their wicked behavior towards you. So when you have an Asian person see this, they go, well, I mean, they are criminals, they are violent and they do this and, the 1350 and all, that's what they do. You have to understand. And then you have some of the Sambos who are going, well, you should have just listened. I don't know what to tell you. You should just listen. So that's what they've done to the point where people are trying to vilify the obvious victim. That's what they're attempting to do. Where I'm surprised, I haven't heard yet about his history, if he has a criminal record or whatnot. I haven't heard anything about, his grades in high school or college. I haven't heard anything about that. I haven't heard about them trying to malign the girlfriend. Maybe they'll come up with something like that. I'm sure these wicked people will do something to try and take the focus off the criminality that is occurring here. That criminality is with the state soldiers who dictate what you can and can't do. I just find it interesting that I would have thought when it comes to white Republicans, their view of law enforcement would have changed, especially after the pandemic. Because it wasn't black people telling you can't get out and leave your house. It wasn't black people who were telling you had to close down your business. That wasn't us. That was law enforcement. It wasn't black people who were arresting you for opening up shop and doing business. That wasn't happening. But once again, as I've said, when they think of law and order, they think of, hey, brutalizing black people. That's what has been established in this country when it comes to law and order. That's what they think of. That's the reason. If you look at the prison system right now, it's a revenue machine. That's what it is. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, why you gotta make about race? Why can't you just say he was a man, he was assaulted by an officer? Why you gotta make it all this racial stuff, okay? Most of the officers are good people. You have to understand, they're good apples there. Or if you can't believe, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not making it racial. I'm just making an observation. And I would love to, pick your brain as to where you get this most are good people, this good apple narrative, because there's nothing to justify that belief. There's nothing. I don't know how you can have all these incidents if the majority are good, because where are the good officers who are preventing these incidents from happening? You tell me. I've yet to see one incident where an officer says, hey, don't do that. I have yet to see a significant amount of officer involvement, the good officers involving themselves in preventing and thwarting these bad officers doing said behavior. Have yet to see it. Anyways, if you happen to enjoy the video, you're more than welcome to call in during Disagreement Day if you happen to disagree, not enjoy the video. I mean, you can call in during Disagreement Day if you enjoy it as well. Disagreement Days are typically held Friday through Sunday. There'll be a number on screen. You call in, we duke it out. Either or, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think about the scenario. Subscribe. All that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. So that's what they've done.